So when did this whole thing begin?
It began since last year.
And you worked on it with?
We worked with three great students, Amir al-Khafaji, Muhammad al-Khafaji, and Hamza Nahas.
I'm feeling some sort of overwhelm, but I'm very excited and I really want to go. So I'm hoping, b'idhnillah, this all goes well and I can go the first time with my school. So then after I can go with maybe my family in the future and then show them all the places that we went to.
I've done Umrah around 5 times before.
And lastly, how are you feeling?
I've heard this saying that God gifts you like Ramadan at times you most need it, and us doing Umrah right before Ramadan, I feel like it's such a blessing for us.
They were very happy and optimistic, and they were looking forward, and they were very, very excited to do a thing like that.
الفكرة عندي إن الطلاب يطلعوا هنا من المدرسة لابسين إحرام وكده بجد ويعني يبقى الجو كده.
I'm feeling very overwhelmed as it's my first time and I want it to be a perfect experience where I get everything right. But I'm also feeling very excited because I've been invited to Allah's home. So inshallah it'll be a good experience and inshallah I'll get closer to my deen and to Allah.
I'm feeling really excited. This is going to be one of the best experiences ever, and just no words can express how I'm feeling.
Even your second time, there are certain steps you have to take before, during, and after inshallah. The whole 7 laps, you expose your right shoulder, okay? But the first 3 laps out of the 7, you are speed walking.
First time they were really shocked. Can we do this? Can we do something like this? And then they started to work, and day by day they were excited and more and more and more.
I'm feeling very excited. I'm also very nervous, but mostly excited because I can't wait to experience it.
Okay, inshallah, we land now in Jeddah. Hamza told me after that we go through customs, we get our SIM cards, all that stuff. We go on the bus, we go from Jeddah to Mecca. Then we go check into the hotel.
How long is the bus ride?
I think 2 hours, okay?
At the beginning, they were scary. How will I look after I do that? And then they do it. For most of them, it was the first time to shave their heads.
Not all of them. No, I'm telling you now, to your face. In front of Mr. Ali, Mr. Ahmed, you're cutting your hair.
We started in September. Yeah, September 2023.
And how many kids went on this trip?
About 33 students.
And how many days was it in Mecca?
They spent 4 days in Mecca and 2 days in Medina.
I feel a bit stressed, but hopefully as more long we go through this trip, it'll be fun.
I want to go to find God, to get away from all the sins, to be a better person, to feel better.
I feel anxious and I feel happy at the same time because last time I went was maybe around 9 years. So I don't know if I'm gonna know what to do or if I'm, inshallah, everything will go fine, inshallah.
Inshallah, I would like to make this a step I take in order to reach the fullest potential that I have. I want to please Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, inshallah. And Ya Rab, this adds on to the legacy I leave in this world, inshallah.
I have a bit of regrets from my past, and honestly I just want to have a fresh start, and during Ramadan is coming up as well, so just trying to, inshallah, have a better future and make du'as for my family, for my friends, and hopefully help us out.
My goal at the end of Umrah is to become a better Muslim and become a person that's closer to Allah and to just become a successful individual.
My goal at the end of Umrah is to come back and to be more on my deen, to be more on my salahs, to be closer to Allah.
In the beginning, they were very nervous. And then they start to be calm day by day. Since I think the 3rd day, they were in the top feelings and emotional and everything.
And what did they say about the act of Umrah itself? How was the difficulty? How was the?
Yeah, they felt they felt very tired once they finished because it is like many things to do, but also they were very excited and happy that they are doing that and they like experience that thing.
وهناك دعاء ايضا لتكمله العمره. طيب ماذا نقول؟ اللهم اني نويت العمره التي الحج والنعمه لك والملك لا شريك لك. لبيك لا شريك لك لبيك. إن الحمد والنعمة لك والملك لا شريك لك. لبيك اللهم لبيك لبيك لا شريك لك لبيك إن الحمد والنعمة لك والملك لا شريك لك. وخر محمد خان صور يطلعون.
Yeah, the hotels were like five stars hotels, and they stayed in like very good hotels in Mecca and Madinah. And in Mecca, they were in Swiss Hotel in the Clock Tower, which is like a very good place. And Al Madinah, they were in Bolman Zamzam, and which also was like a very good hotel. Some issues happened. We ran into some difficulty in the check-in process.
We're about to do our Umrah. We're waiting for our hotel keys right now, and as soon as that's over, we're gonna head to the Haram.
حضرتك في حجرة ثنائية اتغيرت بقت رباعية.
يعني معاك 10 غرف صح؟ ركبوا الغرف بقى يعني.
Students were left waiting the reception for some time. They were wearing their ihram. It's were like very difficult actually to stay wearing ihram like for a long time. It's really very difficult.
في غرفة الرعاية دي لسه الطلبتين ايه؟ لأن هم يعني بدلناهم من الأوض عشان يكون أسد في الرباعية والبنتين دول اتحولوا للرباعية.
Many of them didn't have it clicked in, but when they saw the Kaaba, they feel now we are in Umrah actually. Seeing the Kaaba, especially for the first time, is a surreal experience.
Obviously, after the first day, I feel very good. We did the Umrah, shaved my head, alhamdulillah.
How did you feel when you were in the tawaf?
Obviously, it felt like you obviously only see this stuff in like movies and videos online, and seeing it in like real life and experiencing it and doing it is obviously a pleasure, and yeah, like it had me speechless. Yeah.
How did you feel when you saw the Kaaba?
Sorry?
How did you feel when you saw the Kaaba?
Obviously, I was mesmerized. I had to like take a couple of minutes to like realize what I'm seeing and realize like what I'm doing. عشان يعني it's something again I only saw in videos and movies and all of this. So seeing it in real life was obviously like mesmerizing.
Like with my card, I thought you paid before we ate.
This trip has been very nice so far. I've learned a lot about Islam, and it has opened my eyes to many new aspects of it. Yani. I was only like no one would have thought. But since I came to Umrah and Medina and prayed in the Prophet's mosque and seeing the Kaaba, it's a different feeling. And it's an undescribable feeling, and I've learned a lot about a lot of these like late night talks about like the history of Islam and like how everything happened and was together. It was really, really peaceful and information, like good.
During Umrah, honestly, it was stress walking into it. And the second we saw the Kaaba, mashallah, it was like a factory reset in my head. It was amazing. It was all my stress went away. The only thoughts that I had were like the du'as that I wanted to make and the actual act of doing Umrah.
Sami, how was the Umrah?
Very good.
And what about the girls wearing hijab? How was that experience?
Yeah, for me, I saw them like as like angels. They were like the iman, the face, like going from their faces like light, and they also were very happy and like they felt it from deep inside. They felt it, and they talked to me about it and how they felt all the time. They were like wearing hijab for first time for their life, and they were like doing that like from like they believed in that. They believed that they are doing a thing they wanted to do. In my opinion, it was an enlightening experience. For the transporting from Mecca to Al-Madinah, the bus took like about eight hours, and they felt really, really tired, and they couldn't catch the Salat al-Fajr the next day.
تحياتي مرة ثانية إلى سامي ونال إلى عمرة بديس. شكرا. الحين عنا نشيد. أول نشيد نبدأ فيه طويل الشوق. في الحياة من الصحاب ومن أمكياد والتواري.
For most of them, it was like first time to doing like such a trip with a bus, using a bus, and it were like actually they were like very excited, but also they felt like really tired.
We're going to Medina. We're traveling from Mecca, and we're going to Medina to the Munawwara, the city of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And inshallah, we'll be visiting historical places. This is the beloved city of the Prophet. And of course, we have the Haram, the Masjid al-Nabawi.
Now we're heading to Al-Madinah al-Munawwara. The way will take us around 6 hours. Now we just started our trip. بس يصير في مصر ان هم 20% في الارض.
The students in leadership there, Hamza and Amir and Muhammad, the Khafajis, the students liked to call them that, Muhammad and Amir, Khafaji, and they made everything like went smoothly and safely for all the students, boys and girls actually.
قول لهم احنا 39 شخص جايين نحجز المطعم. قول لهم نفتح لهم المنيو يجيبوا اول. ها؟ نفتح هذا المنيو يجيبوا اول. نفتح المنيو؟ لازم نفتح المنيو اول ونسالهم. لا محتاج تجيب حسابك؟ مش راح نشتريه. راح ينزلوا نحجز المطعم. لا يكلف الله نفسا الا وسعها لها ما كسبت وعليها ما اكتسبت.
For many of them, it was the first time to buying such kind of goods from the sellers there.
احنا متواجدين في جبل عرفة، الأجواء جميلة
وحار موت موت حار. لا الدنيا حلوة إن شاء الله.
And where are we heading?
We're heading to Medina.
We're heading to Medina, yes.
What are we doing in Medina?
We are visiting Masjid al-Nabawi, the Prophet's mosque, with his big head.
Where are we going?
Medina.
What are you gonna do in Medina?
We're gonna visit mazarat, holy places, and shop.
Of course, girls and boys were separated there because we are doing Umrah, and we are going there to gain Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala acceptance and forgiveness. And to have this, we must do everything like in the right path, and as Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala asked us to do. So all boys and girls were knowing that they need to do that, and they did it from themselves smoothly without any issues.
It's so good. I'm one bite and I'm almost finished it.
قديش حاجة هاي؟
ما في الا بذرة اللي اكلتها.
لا مستحيل.
شكلها اكلها. شكلها اكلتها بالغلط.
Actually, Medina is a haram, like Mecca. Mecca is the haram which Ibrahim alayhi salam asked Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to make it haram. And also Al-Medina is a place who Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam asked Allah to make it haram also. So Al-Medina is also another haram, and it has the mosque of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, Al-Masjid Al-Nabawi. And every pray in Masjid Al-Nabawi you do, it equal 1,000 prayer.
السلام الله عليكم ورحمته وبركاته.
Most of them, I can say all of them said, we felt really closing to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and they all of them also said, like, we felt from inside deeply that now we are believing in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.
يا شباب
May we have your attention while the cabin crew demonstrates the safety features of this aircraft.
Are we done?
Yes.
Okay.